Hey everybody, so today I'm doing something a little different, something I'm adding to the channel, and something I'm calling Ebike Lunch. I'm still working with the name, but we are currently on the south side of campus, so we're close to downtown. It's just the southern side of campus, and we're going to be traveling to Judice Inn. So I'm going to add this to my channel where I take y'all to my favorite lunch spot, kind of give you a little history, and we'll go grab something to eat. So let's go ahead and take off. It's about a 14-minute ride to Judice Inn, and it's about 2.6 miles. And what's funny is Judice Inn used to be considered outside of city limits. So this short journey, which now I could tell you Judice Inn is actually more in the middle of town than anything, but it was considered outside city limits whenever it was first built. Also, if you missed on the night ride video, which if you didn't watch all of the Christmas video, I talked about quieting down the bike. There's a lot of clicking and knocking noises, and that's from all the wiring inside of the frame. So I'll just show you real quick. I put some foam in there all around, and that padding stopped pretty much all the noise. The only noise that I hear is when I hit a bump and the chain moves on the derailleur. I want to show my new goggles too while we're talking about equipment, and these are awesome. I don't know if you can see it through the camera, but these are the Strata 2s, and I wish I'd have had these for my Santa ride because the red goes in really well with my suit. But these are awesome for riding during the day. It's really bright today. I don't know if you can be able to tell it in the camera. It's definitely a bright day, and it's going to make it a lot easier to see. Like, it's definitely less harsh on my eyes. So I was originally going to call this Cajun Eats because I'm from Cajun descent, but it just kind of didn't work well because I'm not going to all Cajun restaurants. I am going to just a bunch of local spots that have really good food, and I just want to highlight them, and I might even go out of town. So this one we're going to is mainly burgers, and it's a hometown place. It's a local business, but it's not necessarily Cajun. And I'm a local from the area. My grandparents spoke Cajun French. I had a thicker accent. If you're wondering, like, hey, where's your accent? That only comes out when I've had a couple drinks. But in college, my professor told me that, hey, it's really hard to understand your presentations. So we're gonna need you to pronounce your words a lot better, because if you're presenting to clients, they're not gonna understand you. And that I should have never listened to that advice. That was horrible advice from my teacher, because now as I grow up, people want to hear that accent, and like they ask for me to say things more Cajun, whatever that means. I kind of lost it, I wish I'd have never listened to that teacher, because it really ruined the way I speak, especially with stuff like this. Hearing me say a few words is definitely funny, and you might catch it in here, but not as much as you would if I wouldn't have listened to that professor. Oh, also talking about the bike, I did want to say that I had somebody write a comment about putting ferrite magnets, which is like the round things you see around extension cords, to put that in the around one of the wires, and it would fix whatever was going on with the horn. And so I'll do another video on that, but basically put the ferrite on one of the wires, and I can honk the horn and nothing happens. I don't get an error code anymore. So I know a lot of people would like to fix that. So I've never really talked about Lafayette, but it was founded in 1821 along the Vermilion River. Originally it was called Vermilionville, which that's in one of my earlier videos. I passed by it, but I'm gonna have to go by. It's just gonna have to be a separate video because it's a really cool place, and they have like a lot of the original homes, and during the day they do reenactments over there. But Lafayette, as a 2020 census, they have 478,000 people living. I think it's an incorporated area, or it might be outskirts of the parish, because in the city I saw a number like 121,000 people in city limits. So if there's a section of Johnson Street where there's no sidewalk, we're cutting through the Yard Goats parking lot to get to the sidewalk over here by Mel's Diner and Chase Bank and stuff. There's a shopping center up here. But this is a cool spot that I've passed by a few times in videos. It's called the Yard Goat. They have the bus stop bistro cooking. It's like kind of the separate thing, and then they have the bar here, inside and outside. It's a pretty cool spot. So Judice Inn was started in April of 1974 by brothers Alan, Mark, Judice, and it's something they started whenever they came back from World War II. Now, this place is by far one of the top places that comes to mind whenever I'm thinking about something to eat. Like, not just burgers, but like in general, if I'm like, hey, let's go eat lunch, Judice Inn is usually like the first place that I'll suggest to go eat. Now, the Judice brothers actually came from a family of 17. Could you imagine having 17 brothers and sisters? Like, I can't comprehend it. And between the two of them, they had 13 kids. I actually went to school with Zach Judice, who is one of the grandkids, and he worked there for a long time. Majority of the kids that they had helped build the location and worked there. So it was truly family owned and operated. I mean, family built, owned, and operated. So a couple cool facts before we go inside is that it's a very diverse clientele. So anytime you're here, like for example, one time I was here and there was city construction workers to the left of me in a booth, and then to the right of me was people, which I assume were lawyers, that were in a booth. So like it has people from all walks of life. And see that reindeer car up there? There's Amber. My wife's coming to meet me for lunch. So we're getting here at the perfect time. I did want to show the restaurant. So the building in the back is their new drive-through area, and then right here is the original building to the fat part of bricks, and from here over is their new section. So that's brand new dining. So I just want to say I'm super nervous walking in here because I've never walked into a restaurant where people are eating that's crowded. So let's go ahead and head in. A table in the original spot. So here's a quick look at their menu. The specials is mainly the burgers that everybody gets. Hamburger, double cheeseburger, cheeseburger, double cheeseburger. But at the bottom here is their other sandwiches. They have some breakfast stuff, a steak sandwich, steak and cheese. So I've never tried any of these. I always just get the double cheeseburger. And then to the right of the menu is your drinks. They have beers, draft beers, and they also have milkshakes and Coke floats. Now on the back of the menu is a little history about Judice Inn. So our food is out. I got the double cheeseburger, no onions. Amber got the single cheeseburger with grilled onions, and it looks delicious. Wow, what an awesome lunch. So their burgers are great, but the secret really is in the sauce. I mean, that's what they call it. They have a secret sauce, and my wife likes to get some extra whenever we go here, but I like it like it is, so I just get a normal burger. Now, they've also won tons of awards over the years. It's always one of the top burgers. All right, that's going to be it for the first episode of my e-bike lunch. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it. It might just be e-bike lunch episode, but that's the end of the first one. Thanks for watching till the end. I hope you had a good time checking out this local spot with me. Till next time, turn off your devices and head out for a ride. I'm just testing that out. I'm not sure if it's something I'm going to keep. Let me know in the comments.